Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy AAron2420. We're bringing you today our team builder for our match against Blue Rogue in the P4G Next Generation, or P4G Minors, as I'm probably going to refer to it. So if you guys enjoy it, leave a like down below. And without further ado, let's get right into the team. So I'm just going to open up the matchup real quick as I go over this, just so I don't sound stupid. So basically, my team, in case you didn't know, I have a very powerful team with like Victini, for example. I also have, well, no, I was fighting a powerful team with Victini, my bad. Yeah, my team has like Manaphy, Florges, Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, when I read off the matchup, by the way, I was actually on the bottom of the matchup for once. Usually I put my matchups on top, so it's a little confusing for me. I got a little mixed up, but yeah. So I have like Manaphy, Florges, Alolan Ninetales, etc. I have Aegislash as well, which Aegislash actually does really nice against this team. My opponent's team is Victini, Togekiss, Decidueye, Swampert, Stakataka, Rotom Fan, I believe. They put Rotom S for like spin, I'm guessing, but it's Rotom Fan. Megalodios, Scolipede, Mamoswine, Hariyama, and Skuntank. Now, originally when building, and this will sort of explain one of my sets later on, to an extent that is, I had originally thought Speed Pass was allowed. I realized like right at the end of my build it was not, thankfully, because I could have been very scared with monsters such as Megalodios, for example, being threatening, same as Victini. So luckily Speed Pass is not allowed in general. I could obviously have maybe saw an SD pass, but it would not need to not be Speed Boost Scolipede, which would have been very nice for me. In general, I felt like that one of my best mons this matchup was a Tailglow Manaphy with a Wakanberry. This is a really nice answer for Victini, I felt like. Decidueye, I thought, while it could have very well been an answer to me, I felt like it wasn't exactly going to be likely unless it was Scarfed, because if I did get a Tailglow up on the switch, then Ice Beam definitely kills it. So Tailglow, Surf, Ice Beam, and Energy Ball, so then I hit the Swampert. I just seemed pretty well with this moveset, almost, in fact, I'm pretty sure I hit it perfectly. He does have mons such as like a Spidef Megalodios that can potentially take a hit well, but otherwise he does not really have the best answers for this. Next up, I have Elephant, my Donphan. I have Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Rapid Spin with Impish, Nature, and Rocky Helmet. I figured this way I could take on Physical Victini the best, because I wanted at least something I could take a hit should I need to. And as long as I don't have a Hail Up, my Sturdy will guaranteed live a hit, and I kill with Earthquake after Rocky Helmet damage. So that is, actually I kill after Stealth Rock damage, guarantee, because I figured that in case he's Special Victini, let's say with like Energy Ball, I still guarantee kill. In most cases, I'm pretty sure I even kill after Rocky Helmet anyway, if rocks aren't up, but regardless, I know I guarantee kill after Stealth Rock. Next up, I had not Firefox, I were Alolan Ninetales with Auroraville, Freeze Dry, Encore, and Hidden Power. Encore mainly just in case if, let's say, he's locked in like Calm Mind with Megalodios, or if, let's say, he's locked into Stealth Rock with Stakataka, or if he locks himself into Trick Room, or really just locks himself to any passive move that I realize in most cases I'm gonna have speed anyway, besides like a Trick Room for Stakataka, but that most likely would not be what I lock him into anyway. If anything, I lock him like rocks. The point is, a lot of his team has a lot of really passive moves such as like Togekiss, Decidueye with SD, Swampert, Stakataka, etc., etc. So I felt like Encore is very nice against most leads. Then that way, then I can get up my Veil, and then I can force him to go for Defog and switch into a Defogger, which allows me to set up turn in either Manaphy or Aegislash. Hidden Power Ground, I believe was mainly for Skuntank and also Stakataka. I almost ran Hidden Power Fighting because I felt like the Shucka Berry is much more common because my team has better ground coverage than fighting coverage. But I figured in the end he's probably just going to go with a Z move anyway, and if not a Z move, then maybe like a Band or something. So I felt like that in the end it didn't really matter. Skuntank was still going to take at least a fair amount of damage for Skuntank, that is. I mean, in mocks, my front office, shout out to them by the way, their links in the description below, but my front office suggested that maybe AV Skuntank if it wasn't like Black Sludge, or at the very least Spidef Skuntank, so they could take on HP Ground. So while it won't do much, it'll at least help. Also, again, it helps versus Victini, let's say. Going into this match, this was also definitely going to be my lead. I figured that if he killed it off, he Scarf Victini. And even then, he was most likely going to overpredict and go for U-turn anyway. If he didn't kill it off, I got Veil up. So then, regardless if I sacked or not, I got Veil up for like 5 turns to start setting up and sweep against team. Next up, I got Ban Me Please, or Aegislash with King Shield, Swords Dance, Iron Head, and Shadow Sneak. Careful Nature, so then I could handle Megalodios better and set up on that potentially. Also helps with Special Victini, since my Special Victini answers weren't the greatest. I can actually take a hit from Special Victini, especially if Veil is up. And if he's physical, if I go for King Shield first on the V-Create, I actually do have a chance still to hit. It's a small chance, but I do have one at full. Had I been Akaberry, which I originally intended to be, it would have been a guaranteed 3 KO. But I figured that the leftovers are more helpful in general, especially against pretty much everything on the team. Akaberry really only helped with Victini, and I didn't really see Victini being on this too much because it's a free shot to sneak at +2, and it pretty much kills any Victini variant. Even with the only 4 attack investment, after rocks, I guarantee kill. Next up, we got X-Wing. Now, this is where I said I built a little bit around Seed Pass. I brought Charty Berry because this handles any single Colopede measure that I could have to fight. I brought Roost, Haze, Bravebird, and Pursuit. I figured that Pursuit was nice for Victini, assuming he wasn't Scarfed and can me off with a Psychic move or an Electric type move. But if you went for, let's say, U-turn, I could Pursuit it. Or even a Fire type move that wasn't V-Create, I could most likely still hit in Pursuit because I'm fairly bulky. I have Roost just to roost up in most of his team. Hazes to clear any stat passes. I still kept it just in case for like Scully, just to try and maybe beat Scully out next turn and like Bravebird it. I also have Bravebird for Scully. And finally, I have my Florges for Ali because Ben's a memer. I hate the nickname Ben. But I got Moonblast, Synthesis, Aromatherapy, and Toxic. Flower Veil didn't really matter shit ability. I have a Berry mainly as a way of taking hits from, let's say, for example, I know it wasn't for Stack Attack. There was no way I would have put that on for Stack Attack. I'm forgetting what I had this on for, to be honest. I don't know why I had a Berry. I know it was for something. I cannot remember what. Now I think about it, but Berry is probably... Oh, wait, no. I remember. It was for Heavy Slam Hariyama. I remember I did the calc. This set guarantees beats any Hariyama build 1v1. I figured that Hariyama could potentially be a little scary for my team. It wasn't like my main threat by any means. That was definitely Victini, and then potentially also Stack Attacka, which is why I thought it was really weird. I was still running Berry for that because I don't really do much Stack Attacka. But I remember this was mainly to handle Hariyama because I realized I had nothing that really handled Hariyama. Whereas this guarantees takes any hit. Oko's Moonblast. So that is actually our team for this week. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay. That is our team for this week. All right. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Our match goes up tomorrow at 5, and I will see you guys then. Peace out.